transformed by grace. He spoke to them another parable. The kingdom of heaven is like yeast that a woman took and mixed with 3 measures of wheat flour until the whole batch was leavened. Matthew chapter 13 verse 33. Yeast is powerful. Though it often accounts for only about 1% of a loaf of bread, it causes that loaf to more than double in size. Of course, it also has the amazing effect of turning the dough soft and flexible as it rises. Without yeast, the dough would remain stiff and much smaller in size. The dough would not become the bread it was meant to be. Some say that the 3 measures of flour represent the spirit, soul, and body into which the gospel is inserted. Others say the 3 measures of flour represent either 3 different kinds of persons or 3 levels of fruitfulness in our lives. The yeast is understood by some as the message of the gospel in the scriptures and by others as charity that must permeate our lives and the world as a whole. If you consider yourself to be the 3 measures of flour, and the yeast to be God, His holy word and His gentle but clear voice speaking to you, in what concrete ways do you see your life rising as a direct result? How do you see yourself becoming that which you are intended to be as a result of God entering your life? Sometimes the Word of God has little to no effect on our lives. That, of course, is not the fault of the Word of God. Rather, it's because we do not allow God to do His transforming work. For yeast to work, the dough has to sit still for a while. So, in our lives, for God to do His work, we must allow Him to gently and powerfully work. This process requires that we internalize all that God speaks to us. Then His actions must prayerfully be permitted to work within us, and we must allow the change to be slow and certain in accord with His divine plan.